I'm back at Popeyes, and I'm still not here for the chicken. I don't understand how this keeps happening. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Now, as always, if you would be so kind as to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate all of those things. And if you would like to reach me for any reason, you can do so through my email. That is destinedgoblin@yahoo.com. I will do my best to respond to each and every one of those emails that you send me, and I will definitely take every suggestion that you make to heart. All right, so I am back at Popeyes, and just like if you've been with me ever since I started doing these videos, you know for the longest time there I mentioned that cheeseburgers were my favorite sandwich, and it took me forever until I finally got around to trying a cheeseburger. Well, I kind of feel like the same thing is happening here. I keep going to Popeyes, and I have yet to really try their chicken as far as one of the reviews go. But today, I am here for their fish sandwich. Now, we are heading into those months where it's Lent. So for all of you religious followers out there, you know that we're coming up on Lent. We're coming up on Ash Wednesday here. And so we're starting to see all of the fast food restaurants putting out their fish products. It happens every year around this time. We see all different types of fish sandwiches, different types of fish meals, and things like that. So this time around, Popeyes is putting out a fish sandwich. And at first, when I had first heard about this, I thought, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to do this review or not. Not really sure. I like fish sandwiches, but, you know, I've had fish sandwiches before. They all seem to be fairly similar. Do I really want to do this review or not? But then I started thinking about it, and I looked at it a little bit closer, and there's a couple of different things going on with this sandwich, and that was why I wanted to give it a shot. Number one, it's from Popeyes, and of course, you know, Popeyes is really well known for their chicken, but it's been my experience that they've done some other things fairly well. Maybe not the beignets, but we were here for those wicked shrimp, and those wicked shrimp were really good. So I thought, okay, seafood, that's something good going for them there. The other interesting thing about this is that it is flounder. And usually you don't see flounder, especially at a fast food restaurant. You don't see flounder as one of the typical types of fish that will be on these fish sandwiches. You tend to see more of like whitefish, cod, that kind of stuff. So that kind of intrigued me a little bit, and I decided to give that a shot. The third thing that really made me stop and think about this is that everybody went crazy for that Popeyes chicken sandwich. I had the chicken sandwich. I didn't do a review on it, but I have had the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I do like it. And they're trying to kind of recreate that chicken sandwich in fish form, because they've really only tinkered with a couple of things here. So I figured, okay, well, maybe I'll go ahead and give that a shot. So this is the Cajun Flounder Sandwich at Popeyes right now, available for a limited time. So there's a good look at that Cajun Flounder fish sandwich right there. This is $4.49, and this is 795 calories. And what we've got here is we have the Cajun breaded flounder fillet on the sandwich. Now, the thing that you're going to notice here is that it is kind of flat. That's because flounder is not a thick fish. So a lot of times when you get something like a cod or a whitefish sandwich, something like a McDonald's fillet of fish, it tends to be a little bit thicker. This is a naturally thinner fish as far as flounder goes, so that's why it's going to be a little bit thinner than the usual fish patty that you will see on these sandwiches. It's also got the brioche bun, which is the same bun that the Popeyes chicken sandwich is on. And then inside we've got tartar sauce, and this is one of the complaints that I have actually heard about this sandwich, is that there's not enough tartar sauce on it, and it looks like there's just a tiny little bit a tartar sauce on there. And then on the bottom, we have a couple of pickles as well, although my second pickle looks like it almost didn't qualify as a pickle. They're a really tiny piece of pickle. They're supposed to have 2 pickles on it. My second pickle is a tiny one, but I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot here and see what we get flavor-wise. I'm really interested to see. I've heard that the breading is really good on this, but will that all kind of work together? Will it overpower the fish? And the fact that there's not very much tartar sauce on here, how is that going to play into this? So let's see what we get as far as flavor goes. Starting to get those spices in the back of the throat. Yeah, that was a pretty good bite, that first bite. The brioche bun is very soft. It's very, very nice and tender. The fish is nice and tender. Very crispy, and the breading is great. That's one of the things that you would expect from Popeyes, is that the breading is going to be really good, and the breading is very good here. The fish flavor is nice. The heat kind of builds a little bit. I'm interested in the second bite. I did not get any pickle on that first bite, so let's go again and see if we get some of that pickle here. One of the things that I do like about Popeyes is on these sandwiches, their chicken sandwich, this fish sandwich, when they do these pickles, the pickles that they use are perfect. I've mentioned in some of my videos before that the one thing that I don't like about Wendy's burgers is that they do make their own pickles, and I feel like their pickles are a little bit too sweet. These are perfect. These are very nicely dill flavored, nice and salty, nice crunch to accompany that fish. And the fish is very flavorful, and that breading is nice and spicy, but it complements the fish. It doesn't overpower it. Really nicely done. This is a good job on this. I definitely do agree with the other reviews that I have seen on this so far, in the fact that the tartar sauce is almost non-existent. This basically is the Popeyes chicken sandwich, just in fish form, with the mayo that is normally on that chicken sandwich replaced with this tartar sauce. But the fact that this tartar sauce is so almost non-existent, it really doesn't contribute at all to the sandwich. So, and I've seen that a lot of people are saying that, and I think if you really want a really good experience with this, the perfect experience with this, ask for some tartar sauce on the side to go along with this. But yeah, this gets my seal of approval without a doubt. This is really good. All right, there we go. $4.49 at Popeyes. It is about 795 calories. You can also get it in a meal form, of course, with a side and a drink. It is a limited time offering, but we are heading into Lent right now, so go get some fish, and we'll see you next time, and we'll be somewhere else trying something else.